The Middle East has long been a hotbed of conflict, deeply influencing both regional stability and global geopolitics. Central to this turmoil is the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Rooted in territorial disputes, historical grievances, and competing national identities, this struggle has led to several wars, uprisings known as Intifadas, and an array of attempts at peace, none of which have fully resolved the tensions. The reverberations of this conflict extend far beyond the immediate region, drawing in numerous international actors and leaving an indelible mark on global diplomatic relations. Another major source of strife is the Syrian Civil War, which erupted in 2011. This brutal conflict has plunged Syria into a humanitarian crisis of staggering proportions, displacing millions and prompting extensive foreign intervention. Nations such as Russia, Iran, and the United States have become heavily involved, each pursuing their own strategic interests. The war has not only devastated Syria, but has also created a complex battlefield with implications for the entire region's stability. The 2003 invasion of Iraq and its subsequent turmoil constitute another critical event. The toppling of Saddam Hussein's regime did not usher in a new era of peace. Instead, it precipitated prolonged instability marked by sectarian violence and the alarming rise of ISIS. This extremist group seized large swathes of territory and perpetuated violence, further destabilizing the region. The aftermath of the Iraq War continues to influence regional politics profoundly, affecting neighboring countries' security and internal affairs. A key geopolitical rivalry further exacerbating tensions in the Middle East is the one between Iran and Saudi Arabia. This struggle for regional dominance has led to proxy wars and conflicts in Yemen, Syria, and Lebanon. Each nation supports different factions and militias, fueling violence and instability. This rivalry complicates efforts at establishing peace and cooperation, creating a highly polarized and volatile environment. The Arab Spring, which began in 2010, was a wave of protests and uprisings that sought to dismantle authoritarian regimes across the Middle East and North Africa. While it achieved varying degrees of success, it left a lasting impact on countries like Libya, Egypt, and Tunisia. The political landscape of these nations was dramatically reshaped, though not necessarily stabilized, as each grapples with its own distinct set of challenges post-uprising. One of the most severe humanitarian crises is seen in Yemen, where a brutal civil war rages on. This conflict involves Houthi rebels and a Saudi-led coalition, and it has resulted in widespread suffering and deprivation for the Yemeni population. The war has decimated infrastructure, leading to shortages of food, clean water, and medical care, making it one of the world's most dire humanitarian situations. Finally, the Kurdish independence movements add another layer of complexity. The Kurds' quest for autonomy has led to conflicts in Turkey, Iraq, and Syria, affecting regional dynamics significantly. Their aspirations for a separate state or greater autonomy challenge the existing national borders and political orders, further entangling Middle Eastern politics. In sum, the Middle East's crises are deeply interconnected, each exacerbating the other and collectively shaping a region fraught with tension and conflict. The impact of these issues extends well beyond the region, affecting international relations and global stability, underscoring the need for a nuanced and comprehensive approach to peace and diplomacy.